being recorded. None of this may lead back to us. Or a childhood pretty severely.
Make sure you take some cocaine
surrounded by
before we do this.
surrounded by guns and cocaine and shit like that. It's heavy stuff.
How do you guys? This is a question. How do you guys react to the
What's going on?
Who go past your border? How do you react?
Usually we try and utilize their resources, if we can. But obviously, they're not really welcomed in our lands, as we are part of a cartel.
Oh. So if the police was to, let's say, follow somebody into your lands, what would you have to do to the police? Would they be escorted out, or
we would
something more serious?
No. First of all, we let them finish the chase. Make sure we use their resources to put the border hopper to a stop. Once that's done, obviously we'll detain all of them, including the police, strip them naked, and send them back to where they came from. Right, stabilize.
Hold your steady.
Turn slightly to the left.
Copy that.
As you see, they will do anything to neutralize the threats that pose against them. They are neutralizing.
Hold your steady.
Well, we don't know what they're going to do next. You see, the men are individually armed, and I do understand why they might do this, but sometimes it may lead to the wrong casualties. Stop at no ends to get these border hoppers. To this individual, but I must say, they will not stop at any lengths to get what they want. There's the individual, he's in the water right now. They really are serious. You see, they are lethally armed and they are ready to neutralise the threats as they come in. This fellow is obviously not bought a border pass, and we don't know how this might turn out. It's turning out into a firefight, and oh my god, they just killed him.
The fucking puta.
As we see here, they do anything to control what they own.
That puta didn't pay, and therefore he paid with his fucking life.
As said,
As you can see, we got a man down, and we will make sure that his family of that puta will be burned to the ground as well.
You just hold on, okay? Whoa.
Yes, buddy.
this is truly
Can you help me
amazing.
lay this man down?
Yes.
Load him up into the heli.
Let me give him some medical attention.
These men put their other men's lives at risk to protect what is theirs, which in a weird way is beautiful.
You want me
Put
to
him
do
down, Mom. Can you put him down?
a few years, I decided to move out to Altis and trying to find a job. Funny story, fact is, I was the mayor of Altis, the communist mayor, and they threw me off for corruption because I was like to deal in cocaine. And after a year, I found this family, the Posiden family. They were the best dealers with cocaine, the best quality cocaine, and it drags me straight into it. I was kicked out by the police force
Seriously.
from Kofala to Pregros and found them here. Now I joined the Cartel of Posiden, and we are the biggest cartel who owns the drugs business, you know. If you try to fuck with the drugs, you fuck with the cartel.
Right. Bye bye.
Yeah.
See you, mate.
You talk to me?
Yes, you're blocking the doorway. Can you move, please?
Puta, there's the stairs on the other way.
Do you want to do with us?
The stairs might be an option. Apologies.
Mr. Tip-on, never let somebody fucking tell what you do, because we own it.
Machine guns in the Blackfish. One of our guys got initiated on, and instead of calling back up where you normally arrive, we dropped the four-wheelers out with machine guns out of the Blackfish with parachutes, and they just in the air. We shot them out of the vehicle when the initiation was fully made, and I thought that was really cool to see.
Is big man. You know, I've been here for quite a while. I've been through a lot of shit. You know, growing up in these quarters, you know, growing up with guns on the tables, you know, slinging dopes on the corner, you know, that kind of shit. This is all, you know, it's just my custom. Obviously, a rough childhood. Been through a lot of crazy shit in my time. I believe that one of the most craziest shit I've done is we had this family hostage. And, the husband, right? He borrowed some money from the wrong guy, and he was unable to pay him back. So he took his wife, took his two kids, his fucking dog, right? Shoved them in the one of those submarines, you know, the SDV, you know, the exploring thingy. Obviously, you know, proceeded with a helicopter, sling loaded the shit out of them, hovered above Kavala, demanded the money, and when the fucker didn't pay, we just dropped the entire family straight down on Sonny's head, and you know, that was that. Obviously, you know, we didn't get the money back, but you know, sent a pretty clear message to anyone else. But yeah, probably the craziest shit I've been through, to be honest.
My god. Thank you. Thank you for answering. Okay, moving on. Whew. Oh, I'm feeling a bit easy after that one.
Okay.
Mister, what is your name? What's
You
the
could call me
craziest thing
Mr.
you've done?
China. And the crazy thing what I done was when the cartel took over this place, we were about to visit a village to test on their loyalty, and there were in the church many children, many wives, old people, and they decided that they didn't want to pay the loyalty to the cartel. And if you excuse me, this is very hard for me. The boss told me that I need to. Sorry, this is really hard. I sprayed down the whole church. The left alives. He told me that I need to cut off the heads, put them on the pole, a statement what happens if you don't pay to the cartel or show your loyalty to the cartel between the lands. And I burned many children and wives and old people there today. And that's the most thing what ever stick to me in my entire life. I mean, I have bad dreams about it every day. And you know, you have to do what you have to do for your boss. I mean, you know, we follow orders. That's what we do. And now I have a cocaine addiction to stop forgetting about it. But you know, it's hard.
Just call me Guy. It's easy enough. You asked for stories. Well, I don't have any too fucked up ones. All I know is he wasn't getting on too well in basic training. Said something about leaving out loud, and one of the capos heard. Look, man, I had to sleep in that room with a dead man for the next 2 weeks. They walked in the room, they heard him talking, and bang, he just laid there. We weren't allowed to help him either. I sat watching him bleed to death for hours, man. And, you know, it's brutal. You can't be giving away any information.
Today we are following orders, and you know, we are defending our own family. Like, whatever a human being shall do is defend your family no matter what. And this is what we do. You know, you may see us as criminals, murderers, you know, all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, we protect our family. And that's what we do.
We don't exactly get a choice in the matter either. It's not easy out here on these houses. But we understand what we're doing. It isn't exactly legal, but we need to do it, man. It's the only choice we got.
Yeah.
But you can also look at it from the positive side. We made trading great in these altars again. Look, like Pyrgos. Pyrgos is in a live city again. It was abandoned a few years ago. No one dared to live there anymore. It was just a city for drug addicts. Now it's flourishing again. We have a new mayor. We have a government there. We're getting a hospital. It's becoming a beautiful city. So we also do good for the people. You know, we don't only do bad things. Just keep that in your mind as well. If you do make an opinion about it. Thank you.
And can I say this to the camera? Long slung, you motherfucker. If I fucking find you, I will cut your fingers off and let them eat on, you bastard. You owe me 5,000. And if you don't pay in this week, I will visit your motherfucker ass. Take care.